All right, hey everyone. Today we're going to talk a little bit about intervals and how those work. So an interval is the distance between two notes. It can either be really small or it can be really far or somewhere in between. In music, we measure those intervals with two types of distances. First is a half step, and the second is a whole step. Some folks might refer to those as semitones. That's really popular in the UK, and the EU is to refer to these as a semitone or a half step. Now let's talk about how this relates to our solfege. We all know our solfege in terms of our normal major scale that we sing every day in class. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, la, sol, fa, mi, re, and do. However, we can alter this scale in any way that we see fit. For example, we can try our minor scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do, te, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Not only do the syllables changes, but the pitch change as well. Now let's talk a little bit about the concept of an enharmonic. The same note, for example, let's play this note. Any note can have a multiple way of referring to it. So for example, we could call this note a D sharp. We could also call this note an E flat. However, no matter how you say it, this pitch is that, a D sharp or an E flat. It sounds the same. The same thing can occur with our hand signs and with our solfege, right? So we can refer to this note in the context of C, being our key center or our tonic, that fancy music word that we use, right? If we think about this note in terms of our C major scale, we can either refer to it as me, do, re, mi, or we can also refer to it as re, do, re, re. Either way you slice it, it's going to be the same pitch. There's just two different ways to refer to it, and that all depends on context and how the note is written on a piece of paper. Okay? So now I'm going to play for you and sing as well what you should do for your intervals flip grid. With the solfege that I'm choosing to use here, I'm going to use the most common solfege that's used, but if you decide like we just did with this note with me and re and use a different solfege, that doesn't matter for now. We're just trying to get those intervals in our ear and get used to those different solfege syllables. So here we go. We're going to be in the key of C. And this is what you'll perform for your flip grid. Do, ra, do, re, do, mi, do, mi, do, fa, do, fi, do, sol, do, la, do, la, do, te, do, ti, do, do. And those are your ascending intervals. Good luck.